who are broke would actually pretend to be rich online.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you if being rich is all it takes, to get someone to start following like that. So people who pretend, because a lot of them do, yes. So who do you think gets more followership? The ones who pretend, who fake success, or the ones who actually are? Hello, viewers. Just so you know, it's Big Frank on Liberators Network. Reminds are set free, voices are amplified, and ideas spark real-world impact. And today I have a wonderful guest with me, and we're going to be talking about something really, really interesting. I handpicked this person from a long list of people deliberately for your sake. You don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. Both the topic and the guest, it's a match, it's a duo, it's fusion, it's perfect. She is a lifestyle influencer, a personal brand consultant, and the creative director of Dare Yourself Community. With me, I have...
B. Precian.
The emphasis on the. There are not two of them. How are you today, ma?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very fine. I'm very fine. Come on, you're here. So yes, like I already told them, we're going to discuss something really interesting.
Yeah.
Trust me, the topic is interesting, but it's going to be more interesting because she's the one handling it. I've spoken to her one-on-one. I know what I'm talking about. So we're discussing why Nigerians enjoy broke, talented stories more than quietly rich ones. Do you have a take on this? What do you think about the topic? Is it true?
Yes, it is true.
Okay.
And I think it's interesting because I feel like more people in this country are broke than the rich ones.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and for people to kind of follow you, you have to have some sort of relatability. They have to feel like they can relate with you.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes.
And rich people's contents mostly give like aspirational vibes and like, oh, I want to be like this person. But like you can never really be like that person. Well, except you really work hard to be like that person.
Okay.
But like on the base level, when we see people who live the same life as us, we are kind of connected to them when we like share the same kind of stories. So I think that's why that is the case.
Okay, yeah, this is shaping the way I used to say this, because if you're asked, I would think that you'd easily want to, attach yourself to someone who does something you want to be like, something that's fallacious, just like we do in movies. When we see movies depict things that are almost not true, they're fictional, and then not achievable, and then we love things like that more than the ones that remind us of where we're coming from and who we are. So, do you have anything to say on that?
No, I don't know if you know this creator on TikTok, Just Adao Ida. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. Yes. And if you notice why she blew up, I think it was one video that blew her up. I think it was when she was in a hostel, and she took a record of this cockroach in her room. Something so random that a normal person wouldn't really do. Do you get?
Yeah.
It's like it gives everyone else like the impression that this is something that can happen in my everyday life. Oh, I want to see more about this person because I kind of relate with them in a way. Let me just see more. You understand? Yeah.
So aside the relatability, like the welcoming nature, is there any other reason why you think public sympathy, and when I say public sympathy, I'm not just talking about content creators or anything. Let's say a musician that writes songs, or a movie about someone who is in the trenches, so everybody knows this guy is broke. Public sympathy rises faster for a struggling celebrity, not just the role, the person, than respect rises for a quietly rich person. Do I repeat the question?
Yeah, please do.
Okay, so is there any other reason you think public sympathy rises faster for a struggling celebrity than respect rises for a wealthy person?
I think we cannot really compare the both of them.
It's sympathy against respect now.
Yeah, but like we can't really compare the both of them because like they are two different concepts on their own. Do you understand? Respect for a rich person shouldn't be compared to relatability sympathy.
Yes.
Yeah, for a broke person, because like they are two different worlds entirely. I can give respect to someone who is rich and also feel sympathy for someone who is not on the rich side. Do you understand? But I think why people would give, as I said earlier, why people would give more sympathy to a broke rising artist, like you said, is because they share a level of they share like stories. Imagine someone telling you how it was like growing up in a place where there were no like good roads, and you share the same struggle of having to walk in like potholes and with water, And, imagine someone from Makoko sharing their story. Everybody else in Makoko is more likely to follow that person up because of
they believe what he's saying.
Yes. And any other person who is going to follow that person, regardless of their status, is also going to understand what it's like, or they might not really know what it's like to the deepest level, but they might understand what it's like to an extent yes. Because maybe they've lived closely to that lifestyle or they've been around that lifestyle.
So two things I'm picking out is you first mentioned that there are majority of people who are poor or broke than rich ones. So if something rises faster on this end, it's just because there are people who relate to it more based on numbers. So if it were 50-50, perhaps it would have been 50-50 based on attention too. Because the engagement here, what I was comparing was sympathy and respect. If a story of a wealthy person, maybe being a philanthropist or something, was posted online, of course we get views. But then if someone else, there was a story where he shares something about him coming from the streets, like you mentioned, then rises perhaps hope. Maybe.
Yes.
I'm talking too much. I should let you do the talking now.
Is
Nigerian admiration driven more by visibility than by actual value? By visibility, because if more people relate to this sad, broke, grass to grace story, so not everybody relates to that, but they just join to celebrate it. So can we say that Nigerians, Nigerian audience is driven more by visibility, just follow the crowd, than actual value?
I mean, if you look at it, Nigerians actually like to follow the crowd. And to some extent, visibility is value. I don't know. Yeah, do you get? So like that's why most people would also leverage on visibility.
Could you dissect that a bit?
Visibility is value.
Yeah. Who should we attribute the value to? Is it visibility? Is it giving value or it's gained value for who is visible? How would you put that?
I think it goes both ways. Because in this world that we are now, that we're in technology and everyone now is putting themselves out there. And if you're opportune to actually have people who see you and relate with you and you're seen, that is like a platform that you can get anything you want. That is even what takes people from grass to grace in our generation to be visible. So it is value. You understand? To the person that is visible and to the people who are also watching, because now they can tap from what the person did. You understand? Even brands can also tap in from that visibility. So like everyone is winning. Whoever wants to win, you get. So visibility is value as well. So when we in quote are accused of following the crowd, there is still value where we go out. There's still value.
So yes. Okay. So why does flamboyant struggle trend while silent success stays ignored? I mean, flamboyant struggle. I think I just have to use musicians a lot here because a lot of them do it. We're talking about the street, even when or if they have no record or no experience with the streets, just they know people will vibe with it. So why does that flamboyant struggle where you see someone, he's actually rich now, and then the line of gutter, I came from the gutter. You understand? They are always coming from.
He does not even know what it smells like.
Do you understand? He's always someone that lives in a gated city. He's telling you, I came from the gutter. So why does these questions look as though they are asking the same thing, but it's from different angles, okay? Because now I'm talking about someone who has already made it and there is no evidence of him ever being there in the trenches. So, and we know this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. But for some reason, we still vibe with it. Why does it trend? Why silent success stays ignored? Silent success now, not just rich people. Let's say businessmen who try to share ideas. Now they are trying to honestly give you things that will help you in life. But if someone else posts something about grass to grace, they do it for ads now.
Yes.
I started my business with 20 naira. Now I have 20 million.
I think people just like success stories, People like that feeling of hope that it gets, from coming from nowhere to becoming something. I mean, I think that is literally what my brand is about. I started out as someone who, didn't really know what she wanted, and then my story is just like my journey, my growth, and that is how people are following me because of my growth process, right? And I think that's the same reason why someone who is rich would pretend to be like they are not. I think they just also want to get that audience.
Okay.
They want to get people to listen to them. I think that's what it is. Because if you're saying that some businessmen will want to share their ideas, but they wouldn't really get the same visibility as someone who is rich to posing as broke,
struggling like flamboyant success. Yes.
I think it also depends on the people who watch them. Understand? Someone who wants to grow, and who is very conscious about, who is very intentional about the things that they do that will take them to where they want. They will most likely listen to the silent rich person who is actually putting out their stories. Do you understand? Who is actually putting out their ideas? Okay. Because obviously, I don't want to be here forever. I want to take those steps that are going to take me to where you are.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And people who would listen to those who are rich and pose as broke, they're just looking for sympathy, or just looking for company. Yes, misery company. Loves company. Yeah. Yes, oh, wow. Do you understand?
Oh, okay, that was harsh, but okay.
But it's true.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Do you understand? So I think the person who is rich and posing as broke just to get our attention is doing it because he knows that there are a certain set of people who have this mindset.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Who have this mindset that, there are some people that, as someone who grew up in a place where it's not really considered as Ajepako, when you come to a place where everybody is rugged, like they will see you as less. Do you understand? So if you want to align with those people, you have to, there's a saying, if you're in Rome, act like the Romans.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
so acting like the Romans give you access to so many things in Rome. Do you get? So like you can get to do anything because you can act like a Roman. So like there's something that they want from that audience. Excuse me.
Let me ask you this. So
all right.
If someone is posing to be something they're not, let's assume that the intention behind the story is to help somebody. Yes.
Okay.
And to get your attention, he has to pretend that he came from the gutter, from the ghetto or something, but he actually did not. Can we say he's pushing out false hope?
It's false hope. Clearly.
It's false hope.
Yes, because it's inauthentic and it's like a slap to the face to the people who actually went through what they went through.
All right.
Yeah, so it's
so
inauthentic.
if someone wants to actually get motivated or learn something, they should rather go to
someone.
We have the minority doing that actually, and that's why we say have the majority broke. makes sense. Oh, makes sense. I see. Yes. I see. Do you think Nigerians trust visible suffering more than visible prosperity? Whoa.
I think Nigerians will trust visible prosperity. I'm sorry. Because for how long do you want to be broke?
Who do I use now? Okay, because I know there are many artists, the ones they call street artists, yes, that the songs are not really good. But you see the actual street brothers vibing and moving with this just because these guys are on.
Yes, community.
So yes. So visible struggles now I'm asking is the trust I'm asking, not followership. Of course, if the guy throws money, they all will. So, but just like you said, since this is something they can't relate to, so if they were going to invest in something more, give audience to something more, would it be the visible struggling where someone is growing in front of them, with them, or someone who is visibly prosperous already?
I think both, and I say that because they are more likely to look at the person who is there already just for aspiration and for like a mood board of what they want. Because at the end of the day, rich people are like the templates of what broke people want to be. I don't know how to say that. I don't know if I'm saying that wrongly. Let me not try.
I think we understand.
Do you get?
We all understand, don't we?
Do you get? Like a rich person would drive a cyber truck and you'd be like, oh my God, I'm going to drive a cyber truck. And then you do everything to drive that cyber truck because you saw someone look good in it. Do you get? So like it's the templates to be aspirational. I know who I look up to actually. What's her name? Timmy.
Oh, the singer?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is his wife.
Is okay.
Yes,
oh yeah, I see.
The rich
Yeah.
Did you get? Yeah. So
okay.
She just reaches right. I'm sorry. She just reaches right. So like that's like something that rich people are there for, right? So that's what like broke people look up to for the rich rich people. Do you get? And then if they are going to give visibility to someone who is broke and sharing their story, they are doing it because of community, because of, okay, I know this person and I'm going to support this person. So Nigerians have this thing of, wanting to feel like I helped this person.
Okay.
Do you know? Like there's psychology that we have. I helped this person.
I was there when
I was there. Do you get? So like that's why they would give that kind of audience to someone who is broke and coming up. That's why in cases when people like that who are broke and have gotten some visibility and have come up and have maybe come to an extent where they actually have comfortable money or rich or they have become rich, people who followed them from their younger days might start to resent them because they actually got rich and they didn't keep up with the lifestyle that they started with. A lot of influencers has gotten this backlash on TikTok. Do you understand? They get dragged for doing what rich people do, for actually being confident that they are rich again, like they are rich now. They don't want to see. That's why I said that Nigerians have that complex of, oh, I helped this person.
Yes.
So seeing you like higher than them is like, girl,
this person
be
this
humble.
one is from yesterday. Like, is it not this guy that we? Yeah.
So it's both.
When I asked this question at first, you just blotted out, of course, the rich ones.
Yeah.
Aside when I broke it down, when I said it initially, you said that. Was there a reason why you said that? Is it because we run after money or something?
I mean, we're Nigerians. We're like a cash society.
So if that's the case, if rich people are like the templates, what we look forward to.
That's why broke people who are broke would actually pretend to be rich online.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you if being rich is all it takes, to get someone to start following like that. So people who pretend, because a lot of them do, yes. So who do you think gets more followership? The ones who pretend, who fake success, or the ones who actually are?
I think it depends on how long the person who fakes it actually fakes it for. But authenticity will always be the winner, in my opinion. Okay. Even if the person who is pretending eventually
winner in
wins.
Life or winner of the audience?
Cool question. I would just say winner in life, because even the person who fakes it might actually win later. I mean, maybe like get a big deal just because of the keeping up of appearances. It happens.
Yeah, it happens, of course.
But like authenticity always wins, because it also gives people who are in your situation the hope, and the belief that they can do what you did and succeed. Yeah. So you win by impacting people. You do the actual impartation, but these people who fake it, what they can win is like the attention and the audience. Yes, and maybe money.
So based on the first question I asked, on ratio, from observation of what you know, do you think overall we tend to fall into the trap of liking people who fake success more than the ones who actually do? Because many times you hear things like, real success is not loud.
My success go loud, sorry. My success go loud.
That honestly, okay.
Make you cancel that careless coffee.
Make I cancel now. There again. Success go loud like mad. No Allah. So real success now, they loud.
They loud.
Keep that in mind. Okay. But if it will take someone that is dedicated to hard work, that is disciplined to follow you for doing what you do, just like this episode now is being educative, and I'm trying so much to bring fun into it. But at the same time, if you want to educate someone, you have to make it real, be serious with them.
Yes.
And some people might not just like the environment you want, where you're talking about, I do not want to say that, not to shoot shots, but you just want something that is not exactly impactful, something that only appeals to
just fun, entertainment.
Yes, I'm looking for the word frivolities. Yes, that's it. Fun, entertainment. It is entertainment, but on that level.
Yes.
So I lost my line of thought. The question now is, the people who fake it, do they get more of that attention more than the ones who are really successful?
Yes, actually. Sadly.
And it's our fault. Their fault or our fault?
It's our fault.
It's our fault, because that's what we actually...
That's what we're attracted to. Because some of the time, like you see someone with an Android camera on TikTok and just swipe. I'm sorry to see, if they don't have views, just
easy,
just swipe. But like you see someone saying, spend a day with me to go to Maldives. Oh, chill. Let me see Maldives with you, girl.
This is why I
Like-
said easy. Pause, y'all. Okay, I'm an Android user. All right.
No, I
Okay. No. Because I was waiting to see if you were going to say Android and then iPhone user, and then you went on to say, so wait.
No,
wait.
okay, let me explain.
Oh,
let me
shit,
explain
no.
myself. I didn't mean it that way because I know that there are some Androids that are so
Are you
good.
an Android user?
Yeah, I do have an Android now.
No, that's not. No. You do.
Yes, I'm an Android user.
Do you have an iPhone?
Yes, I do.
I knew it. I so knew it.
But wait, let me explain. Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Tell me something. I'm listening now.
What I mean is that, people who are really authentic, like they don't really have much and they're starting out from where they are. What they have at that moment to grow is their immediate community.
Okay, yes.
Right.
Not Android phones, okay.
No, Android phone. So if the truth is that if you're on TikTok and you maybe use an Android phone that is not really clear and your video comes out as
A phone that's not really clear.
my bad. A phone that is not, but you can
Boom.
always tell. I'm sorry. You can always tell.
Carry on. Let's just move
I'm
on.
an iPhone user now, so Android users. my success go loud. Jesus.
Do you get? I can see. I'm seeing the traits already. Needless to say, I'm seeing the traits already.
I'm
Okay.
sorry for that.
Okay.
Digression. All right, but like sadly enough, we are mostly attracted to riches. We are mostly attracted to all that glitters, even though it's not gold. And it turns out that when we find out that those people who are faking it are actually faking it, we actually come for them and say, "Oh, you were faking it."
Yes.
But you liked what they were showing you anyway.
Okay, so we are talking about people who fake success now. Yes. So how about the celebrities that fake being broke? In their stories, in the way they write stories, and how they depict themselves, they try to relate to the struggles of the people. Just like we made the example of from zero to hero thing, but they never experienced it. Do you think there are celebrities or people, figures that try to fake these things? Do you feel they are pressured by us? That's the question. Do you think we, the audience that entertain zero to hero, are pressuring is pressuring anybody out there to fake it?
To fake it to be broke?
To fake it that they came from this.
They came from nothing.
Yes, or they're struggling like us, or they've always been struggling like us.
I don't really know, honestly, if there are celebrities who, especially when they were born rich, who would want to pose us.
Okay, how about those who were there, who are no longer there? You made mention of something like when you are no longer there, people now come for you and be here. So do you think there are people that they are no longer there, but they don't want to make people know because they do not want to be dragged like that?
I think there are some people like that, actually, who just have to, keep up. I think I'll use most of these content creators, these people that do all this funny content and shame content.
Okay.
Obviously, most of them actually have good money,
But
but then they have to continue like what they are doing. Maybe just show us small of their lifestyle. Like this guy, what's his name? This guy that used to do Arike Prioda.
Is he the king of shame? That's shameless guy.
No, it's not that one. Arike Prioda is this guy. I've forgotten his name. His actual name, but his alter ego is Arike Prioda. He has many alter egos. But he started that content out and people liked it. The Arike Prioda was a character that I think she was this bold character that didn't care about what people say. Like she's so audacious and like she's all over the place. And people liked the character, right? And people like attributed that, okay, this guy, his name is Arike Prioda. I didn't know his real name actually. I didn't know him as Arike Prioda. Okay. But like when we saw his actual lifestyle where he traveled out and he showed us what his life was like, it was shocking.
It was not even.
I'm sorry.
There's no correlation between the Arike guy and.
Is this our Arike? So like we get comfortable with seeing people, especially when they're broke and they're trying to. We get comfortable with seeing them there. That when they exceed that level, it's hard for us to accept that we actually put them there and let them enjoy that success.
So let's put you in the picture. Yes, for someone who wants her success to be loud. Let's say that you do something that trends and then it blows up, and it's something that relates to people in the street. Okay, something that if you do it continually, if you appear broke, you will just keep getting this audience. Will you still forfeit that to embrace your desire to have loud, successful life?
I think that's one of the things about
the source of the success is appealing to this thing.
Appealing to this thing. Okay, so if that were the case, because that's not what I do, but if that were the case, I think since that's my source of income, right, I will keep doing that until I'm able to comfortably get myself out of that situation where I no longer have to do that.
Can we not talk that the pressure from people? Or is that pressure from people? A bit pressure from your... It's business now, is it not?
It's business, but like how long would I put myself there? I want other things for my life. And that's one thing that a personal brand does for you, right? A personal brand literally makes people understand that this is you and what you do cannot really define you. Do you understand? It's just an extension of yourself. Okay. I think that's what Arike Perioda successfully did when he started showing like himself outside of Arike Perioda. We started seeing that this is him, but Arike is an extension of himself, and other characters that he portrays is an extension of himself.
So we've all heard it from the iPhone user.
Oh, don't use that against me.
Oh, trust me, this is just the beginning of it. Trust me.
Okay.
All we Samsung users. Let's not say Android. No. It's fine. Don't. It's okay.
I mean, it's good to be on this side, finally.
We're going to permit this only for two reasons. First, she's my guest. Second, she's pretty. So let's just let it slide today. But it was really nice having you here. And yes, it's interesting. It's interesting to have you here. And to know that if you were put in these shoes, it's business. It's not because of pressure. So this pressure could be substituted as business so long as your intentions towards it is not to appeal to these people for no reason, for the income and everything. That's nice. You've seen it. So it's you, depending on what you want to listen to and why you want to listen to them. The songs you listen to, the podcasts you listen to, do you listen to them because you want to be given false hope? You want to be told that you can make it from here because I did, even when they have no experience of such. Then they give you just theoretical principles. Nice to meet you once more. Then you made mention of your brand and how you're building yourself from there. Can you tell us a little bit more?
Okay. So first of all, I think I mentioned that I'm Depression. It's Persian actually.
Depression. No. The D, it's quite important. Yes.
Yeah, Depression. Okay. Outside impression has become a part of myself now. And when I say it sounds weird.
It sounds like the horror movie. Like, what's horror movie? Who's your friend?
Right? Because if you think about it, the actual Precious isn't this person. She isn't this person.
Where is she?
I mean, she's here, but like...
Okay, I just wanted to be sure she's not in the basement. All right, carry on.
I mean, she's in the basement of...
Okay. You know what that is, guys. Yeah, you definitely know what that is.
Okay. Yeah. Back in 2023, I think I was super depressed because at that point in my life, I had just dropped out of school and I had gone to work in a club. Funny story. I'd gone to work in a club. So after working in the club, I got tired of the lifestyle. Do you have anything to say?
No. You want
to hear the backstory?
Oh, yes, sure.
You're hearing it now.
Wow.
So I worked in the club for 2023. Then 2022, 2023, I worked in the club, and then I got I couldn't really do anything productive during the day because I was sleeping during the day after I came back from work. Then I got into like a major depression. Then I stopped work, and then for months on months I was really, really depressed. Like I was crying in my room and I wasn't eating. I was just there. And then I called my parents. I wanted to come back home. I came back home and I spent some months at home, and just then it felt like I was refreshed, like a new me had emerged. And then I said, because even before then I was someone who always liked to dress up. Do you understand? But then I was like, okay, let me try something new. And then my sister was there to actually support me, and I will always mention her in my success story because she was like one of the key factors of where I am today. She was the first person that took a picture of me that I actually liked, because as at that point in my life I was dealing with body dysmorphia. I didn't really like how I looked on cameras. So she was the first person that took me a photo that I actually loved, and it was up from there, right? I started exploring more in like fashion content. I came back to Oka, and then I started doing more fashion content, putting it out. And then one time, Malam Safa called me and he was like, I have a gig for you. that was actually when I believed that I could make a living just from doing what I love. And the gig was working with an artist. I was styling her for a few months. So like after that, I started going out more and meeting people. I started seeing that there are people in this Oka who actually love what I love. Yeah. So I started connecting more, networking more, and then I became Preci and the fashion content creator. And then I liked it from there and just started doing more. And then I explored other parts of creativity apart from just dressing up. I styled people. I ventured into mobile photography, ventured into creative directing. I did interior decorating one time. I worked with a real estate company. Like, it's been up and I've been exploring from there. So Preci really is like it's a statement that you get to choose what you want to do for your life. Yeah.
Who would have thought? Do you see how typical this is? We're talking about success stories and how some people fake what you just did. You're not faking this. This is basically what we're talking about. You started from where you were, rock bottom, and now this is where you are. How and the push? Where did the push come from? Eating mommy's soup. Please keep this in mind. She traveled home and she felt refreshed.
That's the truth. Like even last year.
Go home.
Go home.
Go home.
For real, go home. Like no place like this is real talk. No place like home. Even last year, I was experiencing like a major burnout. Like I couldn't function anymore. So I just had to go home and took like months of rest. And here I am again.
I'm taking that advice. I will see you guys next time. But to be a long time from now. Ciao.
But there's a downside to it though.
Yeah, what's that?
The downside is that when you come back,
don't spoil it for me.
The people who I'm going to tell you.
Oh, come on now.
The people who you worked with are going to be more advanced than you are. So you have to continue.
But not anywhere close to how refreshed you are. Very good. Very good. Yeah. So I'll see you guys next time. I'm sure you enjoyed yourself. I don't need to ask if you did. You want to talk about something else? Your community.
Yeah. I love to teach people. It's a thing where I like to tell people and teach people about things.
Okay.
Because it made me understand the subject more. And it just made me feel like, okay, I've impacted someone today or I've impacted people. And I just felt like one of the things that we miss in this Oka is the fact that in as much as we have platforms that encourage creatives to meet, they are not really platforms that encourage structures for these creatives to grow and thrive.
Okay.
Do you understand? So we just meet and vibe. So in Oka, creativity is just vibes. Like when you see people who actually do it for money, they are doing it in their own clusters of maybe one or two. But like there are no communities that actually foster growth. Like when you go to Lagos, when you go to ABG, when you go to PH or like all these major cities, you see that creatives come out in thousands, to learn like boot camps, workshops. And even in Oka, there are things like that, but it's mostly for the Web3 space, real estate. But like creatives don't really get those structure. So that's what Dare Yourself is about. It's a community that evolves young creatives, to grow from where they are now, to where they want to be, using community as a tool. Yes, that's because we're just starting out and most of us don't really have all the tools, but we have each other. I'm a creative director, someone else is a social media manager, and that person is a designer, and that person. So together, we can get to do crazy stuff. Do you get? And then from there, we get to meet more people, explore, expand, and it's up from there. Then we get to also reproduce the knowledge that we have into younger creatives coming up as well. So that's literally what Dare Yourself is about.
This vision is very, what's the word for it? The vision is very interesting. Yeah. Interesting is not the exact what I'm looking for, but it sounds like something everyone should invest in.
Yes.
It's worth it.
Actually, yes.
Congrats in advance. Congratulations for even starting it up.
Thank you.
Wow. That's beautiful. So when she says she's the creative director, you know what she means now. It's beyond what I thought, actually. I thought I knew her, but she's opened my mind to other versions and an alter ego even. Even one that's locked up in the basement. Let's not talk about that. So you can look her up. Her social media handle is going to be on the screen. And then follow her, follow what she's doing, follow her dream. See you next time.